I've been testing TVs for over 20 years.
Smaller flat screens have a great deal to offer elsewhere in the house.
Back in 2004, LCD tellies that are now commonplace were the next big thing, and LG claimed to make the world's largest, at 55 inches. Now, of course, that's a fairly standard size for a living room TV, and the technology behind the screen has improved dramatically. There's never been a better time to buy a new telly. Budget 55-inch LCD models now start at a few £100s, and next-generation OLED screens are becoming the norm in pricier premium TVs. Today, I'm putting them head-to-head to decide which is better value. My premium OLED pick is the LG Evo C4, costing £1,165. A TV image is made of tiny dots called pixels, and in an OLED TV, each pixel creates its own dot of light, like a mini bulb. It should deliver good contrast, and it means you can view the TV from virtually any angle. My budget pick is from TCL and costs around a third of the price at £398. Its screen is based on the older LCD technology. Instead of each pixel making its own light, these type of tellies require a separate light source, a big white panel that shines through the screen to create the picture. Radio 2 film critic James King, a man who really knows a good TV picture, is going to help me decide which one offers the best value. James, great to see you.
You too.
Two TVs for our consideration today, at very different price points. First impressions of the styling.
I think they both look very good, actually. This one on the right, which is actually the cheaper TV, I like the stands. This one, the more expensive one, the LG, is slightly slimmer at the back.
So you won't feel shortchanged by the budget TCL when it comes to styling. How about usability? The TCL has a traditional remote, whereas the premium LGs can be used to move an on-screen cursor.
I can imagine this will take some getting used to, but it does feel a bit more futuristic, doesn't it? A bit more modern. It probably very quickly will make that one feel quite antiquated.
The premium LG and budget TCL come with built-in apps for the main streaming and catch-up services, from Netflix and Disney Plus to the BBC iPlayer and My5. They've both got voice commands on the remote, so you should be able to just speak to the TV.
There you go. Do you want to do the honours?
Well, I'm doing the honours. Oh, right. Well, very kind of you. I'll go for the microphone button there. Hold it in. Shop smart, save money.
Let's see. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There you are, John. I can see
gosh,
you.
Right. Let's see what the TCL can manage in terms of that. Again, we got a button to press there. Shop smart, save money.
It's taking a bit longer, that's for sure.
Yes. The budget TCL is taking us to YouTube. Perhaps not the first choice for most people looking for the show, even after some perseverance. Yeah, that's coming back to that again.
Yeah.
The premium LG is proving easier to use.
I mean, I would definitely say that it was much more simple to do voice command with the LG.
I agree. I think on first impressions, the LG is drawing ahead. But obviously, to test these properly, we've got to watch something.
OK.
And I've invited some people along to help us out.
OK.
Watching sport on a big telly is a national obsession. We're filming two players from the City of Birmingham Rockets basketball team, so we can compare how well each set performs with the bold colours, fast movement and high contrast of sport. You should always experiment with the new TV settings to get the best results. So, back at our viewing room, we're doing just that before comparing our sets. Right, well, we've seen what it's like in real life. Now let's have a look at this world on the TV. We're starting with the premium.
The LG certainly looks punchier, I would say, for colour. Yes. That orange there is really powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very vivid, certainly. And also, it's a more contrasty image on the LG. Now, in this shot, I think the contrast to the LG really is doing us a lot of favours. You're getting a much better impression of reality. Although, I mean, the TCL is slightly better than I expected, actually.
I've seen a lot worse pictures than that.
For sports, the LG is undoubtedly better, with darker, more detailed shadows, brighter, more lifelike highlights, and more vibrant colour. But the TCL is perfectly decent. How do they compare with a movie in 4K?
Well, clearly, right from the off, I can see that the LG is a crisper picture, the colours are richer, the contrast is better. Having said all that, though, the TCL, I don't think is doing a bad job. It seems a slightly softer picture. Maybe some of the contrast isn't so good when you see the blacks especially. It's not terrible, but you can't deny that the OLED is pin sharp.
Yes.
And the depth as well is just very inviting.
Yes. What about sound, though? Let's whack the sound up. First, the premium LG, which has 40 watts of audio power.
We have an obstetrician to catch. You're aware we will unite the world against us.
What you're doing, it's disgusting.
I like the bass in this. It sounds very good. I can hear the dialogue very clearly. And it doesn't seem to me that I would need to add anything to the television to improve the sound radically. No add-on soundbar or anything like that.
We're making the impossible possible.
Now, let's switch over.
We're making
The budget TCL has a slightly lower 35 watts of audio power.
You'll see. You're aware we will unite the world against us.
What you're doing, it's disgusting.
It's boxier, isn't it?
Yes.
The different levels going on in the sound mix aren't so apparent. It sounds more like everything thrown together in one.
I think it's a clear win for the LG in terms of sound.
I mean, I think if I were going to go home tonight and watch a movie on a TV, I would want to watch it on the LG.
The LG has performed best overall, but the TCL has delivered a somewhat better picture than I expected for this price. Only its sound quality and usability really let it down. And that comes to the very important question, which TV offers best value for money? Bearing in mind the premium LG costs £1,165 and the budget TCL is only a little more than a third of the price at £398.
For me, there really is an obvious choice, and that's the LG. It is a lot of money, but you have your TV for, at least 5 or 6 years. It pays for itself, doesn't it?
So I think overall the LG is the best value for money.
It is for me.